lot of people are on the verge of waking up when I see the collective energy or tapping into it right now. Suddenly they will wake up to it with this Lionsgate portal energy. They used to blame because they felt triggered, and all of a sudden they will start to see the demons inside them, the monsters that they had been. They will truly recognize and face. And with that, they will try to seek some sort of spiritual wisdom or guidance. And they need to be very strong, otherwise they will follow the false light. Because it makes them feel like that's love. You see what I mean? It's the deception, the lies. It's the enslavement disguised as love, because they seek love. They need to feel safe in order to face their wounds. And the religions use this as a weakness in someone. They take advantage of people like them. You see what I mean? Now you start to worship God. Everything is in God. Meaning a male figure, first of all. A Western, Caucasian person, first of all. Right? Where is this idea from? Nobody really questions anymore once they've been coated with energy of words of enslavement. You see what I mean? The chanting, the singing, the praising, everything. And so it becomes all about God. It becomes all about the Savior. And my spirit team had me see or learn about the story of this well-known spiritual guide who wrote many spiritual books, turning into praising God, all of a sudden stopping everything, and then talking about the Savior. You gotta be strong. You gotta be really, really strong. And go in. And especially right now until 2027, I receive this message of dark agendas. There are many among them right now that I'm feeling called to share, and my guides are here with me. They want me to share this. One of it is to deceive these individuals who are on the verge of waking up to get into religion, to get into that slavery, into that codes, the coded minds. So that's why they wanted me to come in and speak about this. And it's their sole choice. If one of your family members or friends around, you can share knowledge in the way that they feel safe, free, comfortable to make their own decisions. But it's not our job to fix them, meaning control. And we need to stay centered, be the eye of storm through many of this. Okay, and for some reason they want me to share, I received this information a few days ago, and this information had been coming to me the moment I arrived in Hawaii. mRNA. So you know, a lot of the shots that people got the past few years, the dark agenda, one of it is to target people to continuously be exposed to this mRNA. And it's going to play out as like a mad cow disease almost, that you will not know until it hits a certain point, and then just people will go mad, crazy, lose their mind, meaning consciousness. Because that mRNA is very much regenerative. It's against our natural DNA. The purpose of it is to put people to wake up to their consciousness. So how it's going to work is you can diminish the effect, which I share, like you can drink the pine needle tea using the herbs. But it's going to regenerate constantly once you reach a certain point of that overdose or exposed to that overdose. It's going to self-attack. That's one of their purpose. And now recently in US they approved that mRNA self-injection for pets. And there are a lot of these shots, self-injection, advertised in US that I've been exposed to, that my spirit team had me be aware. And the purpose for the pets is that now they carry this mRNA, and it's going to carry or transfer it through their saliva or their interaction with the owners, the humans. So a lot of people who are conditioned that these things are going to help them make them healthy, make them do this, all this fortified electrolyte drinks, lab-made electrolytes, fortified protein shakes, protein bars, protein snacks for kids, for athletes, all this hydrating water, sports water like Gatorade. When you're conditioned, you allow these lies and deceptions, right? You start to consume them because they had you believe that it's going to make you healthy. The protein shakes are going to ruin your liver, kidney functions with overloaded proteins and all this inorganic, lab-made, man-made, what is coming is the cellular structures that are to attack our natural cellular structures. All the fruits with no seeds, right? Also, for example, It was to make everything complicated. It was to make everything confusing. You see what I mean? Everything is in simplicity, but now they make you worry, they make you question, they make you doubt, they make you analyze everything. You see what I mean? They make you paranoid. Now there are so many different kinds. Pesticides free, organic, but is it GMO free? GMO free, and then now there are new terms, GMO certified organic free. Naturally grown, locally grown. You see? Subconsciously, people are constantly worried, dealing with suspicion, dealing with threats, dealing with insecurities. They may see this guy who is showing a clip. It was supposed to be a little bit humorous, right? He's munching on packaged green leaves because he felt like he didn't have enough green leaves for the day. He's just shoving it all into his mouth, believing that it is going to make him healthy. That's how worried we are. That's how anxious we are every single day, and it's not going to make him healthy as long as he carries that energy, or as long as the intention and the decision behind that action is rooted in fear. You see, the fear of missing out on the healthy stuff. There's no gratitude, right? It's just catching up. He's chasing after. So that's the energy that we are living in, the proteins. They emphasize all the time nowadays. So they want me to share all of this for some reason, for anyone that may resonate. So the purpose behind my cooking and eating videos are to share, to go back to our simplicity, and also living through these lies and deceptions that we are surrounded by, that we may be exposed to even if we choose to stay aware. But the most powerful beyond all of this is your energy. The gratitude, the love, the light that you have can transform. That's the power. So it all ties in together at large, even though it seems like a different subject here and there. And now there's going to be more complicated AI developments that's going to have our attention on for these different timelines that's in movement, that humanity is feeding unconsciously due to conditioning. So for those who are awakened, share your wisdom, share your knowledge, without attachment though, because your job is not to fix and control everything. You are doing it because that's what your soul is feeling called to. We call it soul purpose. that is activating very intensely at this time, especially during this Lionsgate portal. We've been prepared for this moment for the past 12 months at least, with the celestial astrological support for humanity to get on soul purpose, no ego desire or that ambitious mind. So with that, a lot of the energy of the Atlantis came through the past few weeks as well. That a lot of souls had that life in Atlantis, and on a soul level, then on a soul level they will remember what they did, and they will have to remember the lesson, and they're not here to redo it the same, but they're now here to redo it differently. You see what I mean? Begin again, however resonates for you. So it started as something that I just wanted to share about the death. And before I go, I also want to share that experience a few days ago while I was just walking, feeling the wind, connecting. I start to get very emotional, meaning like teary, in the sense that I know that this is my last lifetime on Earth. And in that moment I was thinking to myself, what am I waiting for, right? This life is short in that sense. However you resonate, what are you waiting for? If this was your last lifetime, what are you preoccupying your mind with? What are you holding on to so dearly? What are you waiting for? What are you holding on? Be you. Express yourself. Express who you are. All that you are. A to the Z. Because you're not just one thing or the other. Why are you so afraid of other people's opinions, right? To live your life. To live the life that you truly desire. And why are you so afraid of your own desires too? Why are you so afraid? What are you waiting for? This life is so damn short. When we go back to soul, it's like a blink of an eye, right? But we live so much in terror. We live so much in worries. We live so much in fear that this moment is so precious. Every moment is so precious. Express your heart. Tell someone you love them. Tell someone that you miss them. Show someone your kindness. What are you waiting for? What are you trying to control so much? You see what I mean? Tell someone, I like your skirt today. I like your hair. Compliment. What are you waiting for? Cheer someone on. You can do it. What are you waiting for? What are you holding on so much? You'll be gone very soon. So live a life that you truly desire. Live a life according to your own accords. Why are you so afraid of supposed tos, right? Have tos and musts. When we go back to our essence, these things did not exist. Where did they come from? You see, the imprisonment is called illusion, and this is why. It's created out of thin air, like money. Right? Just printing money. Just imprinting ideas on people. You see? It's the same. So I'm also aware that a lot of the wounds, the karmic ties, the limiting beliefs, the projections that you took on as your own beliefs, all of that, which I went through, takes work. Work meaning your dedication, determination, your will to go back to your essence and to stay focused on that path, not get deviated, not get distracted, not get sidetracked. False lights, the deceptions, lies, and this and that. The laser focus. You see? That's why the faith can help you so much along the way. Continue to remember to have faith and continue to ask for help, because you're never alone. The angels, your guardian angel, your spirit team, to help you to remember love, to help you to remember who you are, to help you to stay trusting. So with that, I feel called to wrap up here, right now. And that whatever it was that you took on from me sharing this at this time, I hope it helped you. I hope it helped you awaken something within yourself. And with that, I'm sending you lots of love and support your way. And I'll see you in my other videos.